Hello, everybody. It is the day after I returned from the LMS Trieste. I was not feeling great. I was feeling pretty bad yesterday. I slept a lot, and today I woke up at a very, very early, like 6:30 a.m. So I am much earlier than usual, but I'm ready to play some Modern today. The deck I have in front of me, it's a blue-red Prowess that top-8'd the event. That's a very impressive considering that people thought about this deck being like not a while being a solid choice, definitely not a one of the best tier. I although put it in quite high in my power rankings. I put it definitely in the top 15, and I am very happy to see that it performed at the at a high level, because that event was definitely an important event of 2 days, 15 rounds, 400 people. The list that top-8'd was not playing Sprite Dragon or Third Party Iconoclast, but was playing with Ragavan instead. Although the first question often is going to be like, what if I want to replace Ragavan with Sprite Dragon? I think your deck is still going to be good, but I like to not limit myself too much to budget and instead just play the best deck as like the best version of the decks if I can. Alright, so the deck is basically a mono-red deck, splashing for the second best card in the format, probably Expressive Iteration, after Ragavan, of course. And a couple of Consider, which is kind of weird, but you do need... you can't just have burn spells, I think. Having a cantrip that also triggers your prowess cards, I like that one. No mutagenic growth is interesting. 4 Unholy Heat is also interesting. So this list is much different than the ones I've played before. I like to see 0 Metamorphose. I just don't think that card belongs. I think that card is just underpowered for the format. So I'm happy to see it gone. And what else do I see? Okay, we see an important thing different than my previous versions was the no Sparbluff Canal. This list is playing more fetch lands because it's splashing Sacred Foundry. Now you have 9 fetches and Sacred Foundry, so that's 10 overall sources to play a turn 1 tear on an Urza Saga, which is important. What else do we see? We see 0 answers to Sanctifier in deck, which might be a little bit scary. Just a couple of Vapor Snag. Definitely scary to play 0 answers to the Sanctifier in deck. Maybe a couple of Prismari Command. Sorry, Prismari Command. What's the white card? I don't know why. Prismatic Ending. And could be fine. But also we see 8 answers to Rhinos. Alright, so Rhinos was so popular at the event. It was tied for second most popular deck with Hammer after Merc died. I played against 5 Rhinos with with my Merc deck. So definitely a deck that's gonna be very popular, especially in paper Rhinos. And yeah, yesterday I watched a little bit of Javier preliminary also played 3 mirror match of Rhinos, so it's also very popular online. So I can't see having this huge amount of interaction. If you don't have Flusterstorm, you can play more Copies of Spell Piercing and Surgery, but Flusterstorm can be better against other like instant speed cards, like against Creativity or Burn. They also play instants. But overall, this is the deck I'm going to with. Yeah, let's go. I want to remind you that if you haven't yet, I don't have to remind this, but the subscribe button on YouTube is definitely something that I should probably remind people more often because, yeah. Hello there, Bookmeister. Thank you. Yeah, the tournament went great for me. I started 6-3, and thankfully I got in with a tiebreaker. I had very high tiebreaker because I believe like 4 or 5 of my opponents made day 2, so the day 2 was on top 64, and some people on 6-3 snuck in, and I was one of them, so that was good. That was very good. And yeah, then from there, day 2 I went 5-1, so that was definitely a yeah, just happy, just happy. All right, let me set this on here. Think. All right, we should be all ready to start. We have to play first. Yes. Where's my companion? Here she is. What's the best version of Lightning Bolt? I'm a first edition type of guy. If a card has been printed once, that's what I need. Alright, so we're on the play. My hand is risky, I'm gonna keep it. I have a turn 1 Ragavan on the play. My opponent plays Kahera, which usually means they are on a controlled version, either elementals or control. So yeah, if they have prismatic ending or solid, sure. If not, we start connecting. Hello, Flate. No, today I started the stream way earlier than usual. Usually I stream I start at 9 a.m., which would be in like an hour. So I don't know. Unusual start today. But again, if you can't watch the stream, there's always YouTube, the Twitch VOD, and etc. Okay, blue to Delta go. So this should be the blue-white control deck. Let's see if they have Solitude. Looks like they don't. Very nice. I flipped to Fairy Time Reveler. Let's see if I find a land. I do. I find Mountain and I find Consider. I can't just go another Swiftspear and pass here. Sorry, another creature and pass here. But Shaper. 32 months. That's a long time. Welcome, welcome to the stream. All right. Era would have been amazing against them if only I had a blue land in my hand. All right, let's begin with this Consider here. I don't want this card. Draw. Okay. Let's go to combat with both. So long ago, you remember Mango Arena stream. Yep, Mango Arena stream. That was the past, though. That was the past. Reveal Leyline Binding. Okay. So now, opponent, in my opinion, they have... in my opinion, my opponent is holding a counter spell. So I don't want to play light up the stage in the face of a counter spell. So I'll just pick up my companion and pass it back to you. And this is, or if you've watched it, or if you haven't, you should definitely go watch it. My burn video. This is how you win with a red strategy against a counterspell strategy. You don't play spell when they leave mana up. You hold, and then when they tap, you do boom, boom, boom in the same turn. And they are overloaded and they lose. This is the way that a red strategy beats a blue strategy. If you play Burn against Murktide and you play a spell every turn, that's probably not the right way. Obviously, Magic is not a game of black and white. There are a lot of shades. But this was a clear example of when to play, when not to play. They played Teferi, and they bounced Ragavan. Hello, Ari. Good morning. You just finished Blubbered of Rhinos in paper? Nice. Always good. Always good to spend some money on magic cards. Alright, let's try to think if I win. My opponent, obviously, that could have Solitude, but let's try to think if they don't have it. I go Unholy Heat on Teferi. This becomes a 2. I go 2 Bolts Face, so you go to 7. This becomes a 4, and then a dash Ragavan. So I can put you to 1. I think it is worth it. I like it. So let's go Unholy Heat on Teferi. Hello, Seer. All good, all good. Let's dash a Ragavan. Let's play land. Let's attack with both. Let's see if they have a Solitude. They don't. Okay. I could just let this go and just double bolt my opponent now, so they are go to 1 life. I am playing a deck with lava darts and such, so I think I'm just happy to double bolt you now. Again, I don't think you're playing, I don't think you have Solitude, or you would have cast it on Ragavan. You wouldn't have let me have this trigger. And I also think that they have counterspell, so I want to wait. I want to cast spells when they're tapped out. I reveal Unholy Heat Steam Vents. Not ideal, but okay. Opponent is a 1, I'm playing with Bolt and Unholy Heat. This Prowess, yes. So for example, in this hand, if Ragavan was a Sprite Dragon, I would have lost the game. Because I mean, not would have lost the game, sorry. I couldn't have kept my starting hand. I would have needed to mulligan. But because my hand had Ragavan, I was able to go Mountain Ragavan, put my opponent on the check. Remember, right now Modern has a check card. How to explain it? A check card. A card that you present and your opponent has to answer. If they don't, you get the advantage. So if your deck has Ragavan, you're put in this favorable position of... It's difficult to explain it, but basically by playing a Ragavan deck, you get to have quote-unquote free wins. Like this one, where you start, they don't have an answer, and you just get so much over. So every deck has to overload on 1 mana answer to keep in check of Ragavan. And while this might seem like it's unhealthy, I think it actually makes the format go very fast and makes the slow and durdling deck, or even the solitary deck, not perform well, which is how I like to play Magic. Alright. This is where I would love to have some prismatic ending to the Chalice of the Void. My opponent played a Raffine Tower, that means they're playing Leyline Binding. So I think I like to overload on Wear Tear. I guess Prismatic Ending is more versatile, but doesn't deal with Leyline Binding. Whereas Wear Tear does. Yeah, I hate the, thank you. Yeah, I hate binding with Ragavan. That's true. Easy start right now. Hello, Bomboleriot. How am I? Great. I mean, I guess I just say I'm great. I don't feel the greatest. I have the classic combination of cold and cough. But yeah, my brain is good, so it's all good. So my opponent here is holding counterspell again. As much I mean, the last game I think I could have passed because this game I think I'm happy to just go Channeler light up the stage. Well, yeah, I guess I didn't mention that this deck doesn't play Underworld Breach. That's a good point. Underworld Breach is a card that people used to play in combination with Chandler and Bauble. So definitely a consideration. If you remember, I've never been that high in this deck on it. So yeah, I like that the player that top 8 at this event cut it. It's just so nice that my content is based off, like for real though, I'm not like making a joke or anything about net decking. But if you make videos with net decks of good not good, but like important tournament top 8s deck list, you can't really go that wrong. I mean, sometimes I might play like that Jeskai Stoneblade. I didn't like it very much. But outside of that one, I think, when you net deck a deck that went, 13-3, what was it, 12-3 at an event, it's probably a good choice. I think 3 Breach is too powerful. The opposite. I think it's overrated right now. I think it's a great card in the proper deck, but I think people just misplace it. Like Balta's list. I don't know the name. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I saw it was in. It looked like a German name, didn't it? Let me check the name because I guess I should have checked it. It looked like a German name, and I didn't find him on Twitter. Allora, you go to MTG Melee and you find it. Alright, Grand Open Qualifier, Trieste. Mm-mm. The name is Walter Wolfler. Walter Wolfler. Alright, go to Warago. Let's go. I can go. Alright, my opponent can cast a 3 mana Leyline Binding here. Oh, it's Shootler and MTGO. Okay. Do you think there's anything wrong with net decking and not making your deck decision? I don't think so. Many people don't have the time to net deck. Sorry, to build your deck. Building your deck requires so much time. I think I'd shock myself. You're minding double blue in this game. And I want to hold up white in case my opponent has Leyline Binding. No, sbagliato. Sorry, I played the wrong card. I was supposed to play the Swiftspear from here. Alright, my apologies. This was a mistake. Now I'm yeah, this is bad. Because now my opponent can even... Alright, whatever. Let's just attack and pass. Alright. Looks like they just go Archmage Charm. Whoa, nothing? Wow. I wouldn't have played this. I would have held this because of Supreme Verdict, but I just misclicked. And this one was going to be exiled anyway, so I had to play it. It's not good. I wish I kept Channeler, but I didn't. Yeah, fatal misclick because it actually... opponent actually had it. Anyway, let's continue now. Hand, bottom, exile, play, consider. Top, go. You played Peaks. Yeah. A lot of people played Peak. Not all people, but a couple of people played Peak. Even Blue or Merc died. You know, still great. Yeah. Even doing this thing, obviously, if I had a Chandler in play, I would have attacked. Wow, I didn't expect a Lunatical Dispute, but makes sense to cite it in. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm winning, but again, definitely a big mistake on the Channeler turn. What's Peak? It's a magic card. You can always go exclamation mark and then a magic card, and you can exclamation mark card magic peak. I think. How do I like Prowess? I think it's a strong choice. I think it's a strong choice for sure. Okay, to get back Kahira, I keep up. Okay, I might play Kahira too. Wow, they do. Oh, Chalice on one. All right. Chalice. Let's dash the Ragavan. You can't play Leyline Binding. You have three cards when it's a Kahira. Wow, such a pitch Kahira. Crazy. You have one card remaining. Huh. That's weird. Then I'll bolt you. And I pass. My opponent has one card, although they have this Old Storm Giant, which is actually coming in right now. It's huge. Although if I draw another burn spell, I can kill it in two hits. I'd rather get this, and then what can I flip? that answered this one. I don't think of much. What's my out here? I think it's just chump blocking with Ragavan. I guess I can draw a card first. And then I guess I can chump block with this one now. If I had a channeler in play so long ago, the game would have been so much easier. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, I don't know why my brain didn't think about chumping and Unholy Heating. Strange. I should have definitely done that. Alright, hopefully I can play better from now on. Wow, what it passes. Hmm. I'm playing Jegantha here. I don't know what they have, but play Jegantha pass. What do you have? Oh, maybe you have. Oh, Solitude. Caleb, wow. Welcome everyone from Caleb's stream. How you doing? We are playing Blue-Red Prowess. Up early in the morning, maybe late night for the viewers of Caleb. And we are also chum blocking as early. Chum blocking as blue-white control does not feel great. But yeah, Flusterstorm Giants, such a beating. Such a great card. Buongiorno, Marco. Draw. Light up the stage. Okay. I don't have a 6 mana to double bolt this one. But what I can do is chum block with Ragavan and then Unholy Heat it. I think I'm still in the game here. Because I can actually chum block this, 3 mana Heat, bolt the Solitude, and then, you know, if they break, we were playing the game. If they break, we're playing the game here. Unholy Heat deals 6 damage. That's so much. For 1 mana. I guess 3 in the case of Flusterstorm Giant. I guess 4, never mind. No, you drew Prismatic Ending? Did you? How's the queue been going, Caleb? Do you like any of the new cards they added? Also, I'm pretty sure some viewers will have asked you already, but what's your thought on the initiative cards on Magic Online, or I guess like not being on Magic Online in the cube? Would you like it, or you like it as it is? All right, so we're chum blocking, and then I play Unholy Heat here. I'll pay the ward. Oh wow, it worked! Huh? Crazy. We're alive. Two creatures. Nice. Let me bold this Solitude and then play Soul-Scar Mage. Go. Do I play Commander? Not really. I prefer to play 60 card formats. Do I play subscribers decks? No, sorry. I like to, as I often say, I like to net deck good decks. I think that delivers a better content in general. I'm not a mad scientist like the Spike. Buongiorno, Carlo. Am I going to Naples? Yes. Yeah, whenever people ask me if I could play their deck, I always tell them, you know, top 8 a challenge or top 8 a big paper event, and then I'm playing your deck. Oh, is this a shark? Alright, you win. A lot of missteps in this game. Hopefully, the next one I'll play better. Do I stand by this sideboarding? The 6 cards I set it out are very bad. I don't like too many counter spells. Just a couple of spell pierce. I think we'll do it. I like this. What if you want to play my bad deck? That can't happen. I'm sorry. You do that in return? Alright, Avi. In the meanwhile, you can enjoy some nice net decking of 26 1-drop deck. They don't run Leyline. They run Leyline, yes. I exiled one with Ragavan in game 1. Pepe is such a good art. The combination of green, white, and blue in the card, it's really nice. I didn't appreciate it. I appreciated it this weekend because I always had it in my hand when I was playing Murktide and never cast it. I was always looking at the spell peers. No, this deck actually has like 31 drop. It's just that we set it out 6 in this matchup. Hello, Walrus. La 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 la. Uh, this also appears to be a fairly budget deck for Modern, isn't it? Well, some versions of it does. This one in particular plays for Ragavan, which is a very expensive card. Although I don't think they'll ever ban Ragavan in Modern, so if you plan on playing Modern, buying Ragavan is definitely a safe choice. Yeah, you can play Sprite Dragon, for sure. For sure. I'm not saying that the deck gets infinitely worse. It's not like you're cutting Ragavan from Murktide. Spells Never in the Ritzy list. Well, I play Spells Never in my list as well. Ritzy was playing 2, which I honestly liked. On my next Murktide video, I'm gonna try 2 as well. Okay, so this end is basically like game 1. It has 2 Ragavan and a light up the stage. In game 1 it went well. So let's try to repeat that one. Although game 1 my opponent didn't know what I was playing, so they maybe did a mulligan a hand in order to find an answer for it. But you see, this is literally the second hand where Ragavan makes me keep. Whenever I play Murktide and I open a 1-lander with Ragavan, I very often tend to keep them. Because again, we put the check on the opponent now. Like, do you have it? Oh no, Irene. You bought Rakdos Cam? That's a good deck too. Played against a couple of Rakdos Cam at the tournament in Trieste. I don't know why people put Leyline in their deck though, but outside of that, it's a close matchup. And a good deck. Alright, so Ragavan is here. Very happy to see what I flip. Ether Gust, nice. Let's start with Light Up the Stage. Cast with Spectacle, and I flip a land and then a Wear Tear. So land is good, Wear Tear less so. Flipping a reactive card off of your Light Up the Stage is not good. Because unlike Expressive Iteration, where you can pick up in your hand, like you can see the difference between these two cards. Light Up the Stage is very bad with reactive card. Because you just flip them and, yeah. And you just, this is wasted. My opponent's never going to play a Chalice of the Void now. Of course. And so, we just only flipped 1 card, which is bad. And I wouldn't even mind to draw this Wear Tear. It's not bad to draw this card here. Hello, Zonk and Spent, 16 months up. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, draw. Oh, Channeler, I like it. I certainly want to dash Ragavan. Okay, let's kick things off with a Consider. Actually, why am I cracking the treasure? Let's kick things off with a Consider, because I might find a land here. Alright, I'll leave this on top. And then I'll dash a Ragavan. This is 4 damage. I can deal 8 more, but I don't want to. Actually, only 4 more. I don't have more treasures. Voila. Thank you, Eric. Reveal Castle Vandress. Okay, I'm just playing a Channeler now and passing the turn. Wear Tear is gone. If they play Chalice of the Void, it's obviously great. It's obviously a very good card. Let's see if they do. They do have to bolt you, but can't lose the game, of course. All right, wow, they just return Kahea. That's good news for us. I mean, this might mean they iteration. Yeah, start with this then, because this is very. I mean, we're trying to get in Delirium here for Channeler. Oops, that's my alarm. That's usually how when I wake up. Okay, so Swiftspear. As much as I love Swiftspear here, I think I just want to get Delirium for Channeler. And I only get that with a creature or a sword artifact, so I think this is good. Alright, I would have gotten Delirium anyway. Okay, let's think now. I think I go hand, bottom, exile. I'll play Bauble. Surveil. What's on top? I mean, now I wish I had the Swiftspear. Oh, that's good. I'll leave it on top then. I'll dash using the treasure because I don't want to sack the Swiftspear. And attack you for 8. This is not lethal, Lightning Bolt. I guess it is, though. Although, I think they have Solitude here. I mean, let's see where they play it. Yeah, they have Solitude for sure. Let's see where they're playing it. Maybe on Ragavan. I have a Swiftspear on top, so if they have Supreme Verdict... Oh, on the Channeler. Interesting. Let me think if I'm lethal then. I can go Bolt you, you go to 9. Sorry, you go to 10. Yeah, right? I think I got it. Let me double check again. But I Bolt you go to 10. This becomes a 4. You take 6 down to 4. It's not lethal, unfortunately. It's one damage short. So I think I'm better off in just cracking the bubble, drawing the Swiftspear, and I guess that's a mistake. I should have obviously waited the Ragavan. I forgot about the Ragavan. Anyway, I pass. I could have seen a card of their deck. I don't think it's a big deal, obviously, but yeah, it's minor informations. Cracking. Yeah, let's deck then. Why not? Draw. Draw. Let's dash Ragavan. Play Swiftspear. Let's attack with all. Young Dingo. Subtlety. Alright. Good morning, Dingo. Or I guess good night for you. Uh, this is lethal, right? I think so. Very lethal. GG. I mean, I could have another Solitude, I guess. Good night, good night. Bold you. I guess I can wait. Yeah, let's deal damage first. I might flip like a Flusterstorm, so I have a counter backup for Lightning Bolt in case they have Force of Negation. Alright, they have a Lightning Bolt. They have a counter spell there. I'm just bolting now. Alright, looks like we got this. GG. Solid win this match on behalf of Ragavan that won us both game 1 and 3. We can safely say that Ragavan won us both game 1 and 3. So whenever you keep the one-landers with Ragavan, you have to accept that there might be games where your opponent bolts your Ragavan, you don't draw land, you lose. But there's also games where they don't do that and you win because of it. So you have to look at the size of the medal when choosing to keep. A lot of people just mulligan, look at it always on the bright side. But you have to look at the on the bright side also on the maybe sketchy keep. This has been my approach to Magic. Just tend to keep more often because you know, looking at the brighter side of the hand rather than the darker side. What am I eating today that's gonna make you jealous? Alright. Actually, tonight I am going to dinner with my girlfriend, so probably we're gonna, I don't know, get some nice Italian pasta in some restaurant. That's usually where we go. Yeah, no underwear breach. That's okay. I think it's a good choice. All right, let's begin with a nice little Swiftspear Bauble attack for 2 pass. Crack Bauble in your turn. Always crack Bauble in your turn is on Magic Online because you can't forget. In paper, I can't understand you cracking Bauble in your turn. But on Magic Online, you should crack in their upkeep. You get no value to draw extra card in your hand outside your opponent, just, thought seizing, iteration, or griefing an iteration. Hello, Daniel. How's Trieste? It was nice. As always, I didn't see a single thing of the city outside of a convention center, hotel, and restaurants. But yeah, that's a pretty classic experience, and I enjoyed that very much. All right, Mountain from Crimson Vow and Lightning Bolt. Yeah, no mutagenic growth in this deck. If I had mutagenic growth, I would have need to draw my turn. All right, let's dash a Ragavan here. Opponent's probably playing Scam. I'm just happy to do some card advantage here, so I'm gonna go dash Ragavan, and then light up the stage. Oh, Bolt and Expressive Iteration. Nice. What are Prowess worst matchup? I don't know if you see. I don't know. Obviously, Twitter infos is rare, but you should follow. I mean, yeah. MTG Data on Twitter just released the matchup matrix of LMS Trieste. I'll link it in the Twitch chat. But if you're watching this on YouTube, just follow MTG Data or just pause this video, I guess. We can follow the blue-red Prowess. Oh, actually, it's not here. Not amongst the most popular deck. But yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. This is a very nice thing if you're new to Modern and just want to get a glimpse. Like for example, Murktide. It's a bad matchup against Hammer. That's true. And then has a good matchup against Creativity and Rakdos. That's true. Bad matchup against Breach. That's true. Good matchup against Rhinos. Surprised about this percentages. Funnily enough, I played against this matchup 4 times, and overall 21 people played this matchup only. Very, very strange. Sorry, 6 on 9. But yeah, so overall, these matchup matrix, I like it very much. I don't understand the 5-color zoo 3-8, but I guess it happened. 5-color zoo did very well at the tournament, I believe. Anyway, what's going on here? My opponent spent 2 mana to do what? Oh, looks like they dashed Ragavan as well, but he only got a land from me. Alright. Low sample size. Sure, low sample size, but better than nothing. Okay. Yeah, Yawgmoth was nowhere in day 2. I don't know if... I think one person made day 2 with Yawgmoth. Maybe more, but not that many for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, this iteration is... should I just bolt you to not waste the... Yeah, I think so. I'll just bolt my opponent here. I'll go hand, bottom, exile. I just bolt my opponent. I don't even know if it's right or wrong. But I just don't want to waste cards against Scam. Just don't waste anything against Scam. So that was the card from the previous light of the stage. How much are the Matrix matchup due to being skill issues? I mean, it's just datas. You follow datas without thinking about skill issues. If you wanna, datas are there for you to just take a look and be like, oh sure, ooh, wow, Blood Moon. It's game one, right? Yeah. And you cast Ragavan. So kind of, yeah. These two cards are burnt now. Wow, very bold choice by my opponent. Eh, I guess I can go Swiftspear. Man, that's difficult now. Wow. Uh, I guess I'm offering the trade. Cast Daniel, 3 months. Nice. Welcome. Wow, they let the Ragavan through? Crazy. Why? Wow, I just don't. Just pass. Just pass. I have a treasure now. Yeah, I mean, I understand that you as a Yogamoth player feel like you're the best and other people aren't, so if the Yogamoth deck doesn't do well, it's because they punted and you didn't. But I'm sure that at the tournament, there was also some Yogamoth player who were skilled and just played against a lot of Rhinos, a lot of scam decks, which were the third and fourth most popular deck, and just lost due to the deck not being that well positioned right now. So, don't always look at data as be like, oh, I'm great, they aren't. My thoughts are still valid. You can always be like, oh, I also beat Breach 3-0 at the tournament, although Breach did beat Murktide overall because it has a better matchup. Also, they stole my Dragon's Breath Channeler, and then they griefed me pitching Terminate. Yeah, that's it. Should I play Consider? I don't think so. You do you here. Oh yeah, each iteration makes sense. Are you scamming? You aren't. Wow. What's this now? Spyro? Okay, yeah, makes sense. When did I start playing Magic? I started as a child in 2004 at the beach with Champions of Kamigawa. Draw. It's looking pretty rough right now. Spell? Die, pero it's only lands. Come on. That plays 18. Uh, I mean... Alright, you win. Wow, tough loss here. Definitely tough loss, because... Man, they didn't just lose to Bloodman, probably. Why is it called Scam? Well, because of the Grave Plus and Dying Malice, it's called quote unquote a scam. Okay, so what I'm playing her against right now, scam. Uh, hmm. Well, I think I think my deck can't change here in this matchup. Yeah, let's go. It really sucks that I just lost to Blonde Moon though. I have 6 blue cards and I got hurt by Blonde Moon. Spell Pierce. I don't. It's not good against scam. No. I can't say I started playing Magic on the beach and not expand on that. Well, I live on the beach, so in the summer, my the city where I grew up and still live is on the beach. So in the summer, we always go to the beach like 3 months when there isn't school, and yeah, that's where I started playing Magic. I was just playing Magic every summer for the first 4 or 5 years, and just yeah, and then eventually started going to PTQ, went to Pro Tour, Top 8 at Pro Tour, and that's how my career started, I guess. A lot of lands, but I don't think you should mulligan against Scam. The good modern formats talk goes these days. Well, I don't know. I don't look Reddit, but you can check on the Twitter discourse, I think, or in my Twitch chat. I love to talk about modern. That's mostly what I do. Let's go Swiftspear, Bauble. I might not crack the Bubble and just slow roll it with the fetch land. Maybe. Yeah, I could have played Jegantha, for sure. I could have not conceded. I was maybe a little bit tilted. Maybe. Yeah, you can check my podcast as well. We talk usually at length about modern in the podcast. Grief. No, you're scamming me. All right, I'll take it. Zo, werken. Yeah, yeah, you have it. You have it. Should I bubble or I think I'm gonna bubble myself and then fetch land if there's a land on top. Because here lightning bolt is great. My deck plays them. So as much as I'd love to draw a spell now with bubble, oh, there it is. Didn't even need to. Didn't even need to wait. All right, and this is why you don't mulligan against Gam, because if you mulligan, your hand is even worse. So you just keep every range against the Gam. From 1 to 5 lands you keep. Because your opponent's gonna scam you, and your hand is gonna suck no matter what. So might as well just keep your starting hand. Alright, there's an Unholy Heat. Which I think I don't mind drawing here. Yeah, the podcast, yeah. It's on my YouTube page or just on podcast, Apple, whatever, called Competitive Magic with the Carnies. Yeah, the creativity deck that Top8s was playing also Sarah's Emissary, 3 copies in the sideboard. And they said they very, very often switched with Archon of Cruelty. What is a Carney? We explained the name in the first episode. It's mostly due to Carnage Tyrant, which was a card that united us in the past. Draw. Okay, I could just flashback dart. I could just flashback dart here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'm just playing what, a top land Psyche to the Ragavan? Yeah. Could have kept a Wallander. Jackson. So they have 4 cards. I'm ready with the Unholy Heat in case they play a 3-2 with Shadow. And if they do that, I'll play now. So next turn I can pick up Jegantha. There it is. So despite I'm losing the 1 damage with Prowess, I think returning Jegantha has merits. Draw. Use the Foothills because that's the one they know about grief, but I don't think it matters too much. Well, he could just get breached, being very similar to Grixis Shadow. No, I don't think you can say that. No, I believe, and I said in the podcast that Shadow is a bad Magic card right now in Modern. It's just not good for me. Just too many decks play burn, as well as just 1 mana exile spell. It's very popular. So yeah, I don't think you should really compare Breach and Shadow. I think one is just straight up better than the other. Okay, I'm gonna go hand bottom exile. Just play 2 creatures here. Might hold the Ragavan though because of Fury. So I'd rather dash. I mean, this is bad in case they have discard spell, but I still like Jegantha, so it's still good to discard. Bro. They just like to attack and play Jegantha. They might just terminate it. I'm okay with that. Okay, Kevlarman. Ay, 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 that's bad. If they go Fury Scam, it's really bad. Maybe I was just supposed to dash Ragavan to play around this. Yeah, wow. This is devastating now, because they have a 4-4. My deck can't really beat a 4-4. Man, I guess I have an Unholy Heat. And they also killed my... I mean, this is just so huge. They put an Hogak in play, and they kill my board. Alright, I guess they can flip a Terminate off their deck. Unholy Heat? Love it, art. Alright. Okay, okay, that's not bad. I can also hit a Bolt and get there. Ooh, imagine if I hit a Fury now. How sick that would be. I actually did that at the Trieste event against Cam. I hit a Fury off of my Ragavan and casted it. Then I hit a Marsh Flats, which is not as good. Alright, am I playing this land? Sure. Go. Yeah, I just wish I dashed Ragavan instead of Jegantha last turn. I take 8 down to 6, and next turn I'm dead. Buenos dias, Stefano. It's going well. It's going well. The deck is strong, although it has some problems, of course. The wow, they just grief only to remove the Ragavan. Strong. I'm not gonna love it art, so that if they draw another one, I can kill the Fury. All right, let's go. That's top deck now, or I'm dead. Swiftspear. How much damage it is? It's not lethal. So I love it archie down to 5, and that's yeah, it's not lethal. If opponent didn't do anything, I would have won though. But now I just have to chum block. All right, that's Bauble. You, what's in top? All right, let's see. Can I find something good? Yeah, Unholy Heat. If I draw Unholy Heat, I might get there. Even a lightning bolt does it. So let's do it. Boom. Burn spell. Nice. All right, 6 damage. They have 1 card. Nice. Okay. We're still alive. Let's see if they have a Spyro. They don't. Very nice. All right, let's change some iterations now. Whoa, it's basically an iteration. Nice. I think now I just want to pay 1 because I was like, I can't pay 3 here because but now I think I want to pay 1. Channeler Ragavan dashed. All right, I'm playing Channeler, or so I know my opponent in hand. Actually, I don't know my opponent in hand. Can it be a burn spell? Maybe. I so much love to, yeah, play this for 1 mana. I guess I'm dashing this. They could have a burn spell, in which case I prefer to play the Channeler. But if they don't have a burn spell, I get to both deal 2 here and then play Channeler. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you're probably having to end a 4 or 5 mana card here. Nice. Great win. Obviously, we need to top deck that Unholy Heat, but play for our outs got there. Game 3 on the draw, no changes. Jegantha the Wellspring. Keep. Hello, Zaka. Yes, this is the list that top-8'd the event. Great hand. Is it? I don't know. 3 lands are a lot for this deck. You play 18 lands, so you wish to draw, I think, 2 on average. But, you know, I can't complain. I'm not complaining. I just saw, again, against Scam, the range is so wide that you're just, you know, you find this list a bit weird? Yeah, for sure. Okay. I just want to play a Soul-Scar Mage now. Okay. Hopefully I can draw some removal spells. I think I'm just attacking and play light up the stage. Hoping to find a removal spell for Dothy. Nice, there it is. I'll do it now before they can scam it. Very good draw too there. 1 mana actual factual, 1 mana divination just happened there. Get our first roving vintage cube. Nice. That's a lot of attempts. Alright, please brick. Don't find a burn spell. Or a creature. Or just find a Ragavan. That's fine to me. You follow the expressive iteration. Okay, okay, that's fine. I mean, wish I drew it, but that's okay. Unholy Heat always there when I need it. Exactly, exactly. And remember, the rules of Magic tell you that if you Unholy Heat a Daughty Voidwalker, Unholy Heat goes in the graveyard. This information will disappear from your brain in 1 second, and you will not remember how it works the next time this happens. I say that because of the personal experience. I never know how these things work, and it doesn't matter that I had this interaction in like 30 times, it's still like I never know where this goes after you Unholy Heat the Daughty Voidwalker. As far as I know, if you like Swords to Plowshares, it goes in the graveyard, but if you Unholy Heat, it goes in the exile. Right? Okay, they decide to not cast Anticipate. Interesting. Yep. Just play some channelers. If they go Fury, that's okay. If they go Fury, that's okay. I can bolt the Fury and maybe get Delirium. I mean, it's not unlikely to get Delirium. I need a sorcerer or an artifact. Okay. Zaka. As of today, Tuesday, 17 January, I Channel Fireball will release a free article on the free side of CFB Pro, where we'll talk about I'll talk about Blue Red Murktide, my list, my deck choices, and mostly a very large cyber guide. I don't go in detail because it's still like, you know, I'm still a Channel Fiber Pro writer, so I'll release a pro article that will be, you know, will tell you a lot more of the details, but the cyber guide and some of the deck choices like the main deck breach or the main deck uh, spells near will be there for sure. Wow. That's good. That's very good. Spyro now. You have a landing end? You have a spell. That's unlikely. Unfortunate. I wish you had a land. Alright, now I'm tapping and playing Bolt in my upkeep to trigger Prowess. Bolt the Dothy. Goes Exile, I know. The Surveil also goes Exile, I know. I don't think this is a good card. I don't care about it. Even if there could be a land, I think at this point I am a little bit flooded, so I can't accept bad cards. Let's attack with both. Not with both, sorry, just with the Scar Mage. Yeah, both would be too much. I appreciate you guys trying to explain the damage rule on Dr. Woodwalker, but it doesn't matter. The information you give me will vanish at the end of your explanation, and I will have to ask the information again to the next judge. It's, you know, again, it's like explaining how the phone works. I just don't want to know. I know that if I call a number, a person at the other side will get the call and answer me. I don't know why, but it is what it is. All right, you're off for turn. You have two cards in end. Blue Eye Control, yeah, Jonathan. Later, I play Blue Eye Control. I talked about it in the decks of the weekend. I guess it's band control, but sure, same thing, right? All right, Jegantha, can you please not die? How does Wi-Fi work? You just click a button and you click another button, you put a password, you have internet. Matteo Zovi. Wow, Blood Moon. No! At least I didn't take damage off my Steam vents. Hello, Matteo. Buongiorno. Wow, nice draw there. Nice draw there. Light up the stage, aka Divination. Hello, Dimitri. I'm forced to remember? I'm not forced to remember anything. Light up the stage. No, my giant mare, it's dead. Rip. Oh, Katsu. What a waste. Come on, did I just lose game 1 and 3 to Blood Moon? Can I just not flood every game with this deck? Dio caro, però, porca puttana. That's the mistake of the opponent living in Blood Moon. That's the mistake of you to not being, how do you say, elastic brain. You shouldn't be elastic brain. Sorry, you should be more elastic brain and not be like Blood Moon's bad against red. You know what? Blood Moon was great for them game 1. They kept it in. They won game 1 with it. They're winning game 3 with it. It's not for everybody to accept changes. Same thing why Blood Moon is not bad against Burn. I like it. Stop it. I'll bolt you now. I'll bubble you now. What you have, Ragavan? Yeah. This is why I bubble now, because exactly Ragavan. I can draw a burn spell and kill the Ragavan if they top decked it. Invece, niente, andata così. Ah. But yeah, Jegantha's very good against Scam. I say that all the time. Oh, Lavadar, that's exactly what I needed. Can you just cast it, please? Can you cast it? Please? No. Spell. E vaffanculo, porco cazzo, ma che cazzo. Alright, I lost. I'll take a bathroom break. Round 3, I'm on the play with my Jegantha. It's a Wallander, and I don't have Ragavan this time. I think that's unacceptable. Also, I don't have Light Up the Stage. Alright, I can't mulligan to 5, so I'm gonna keep this one. Unfortunately, due to the invention of math, I was bound to get mana screwed this match because I got mana flooded the match earlier. So you have to balance the mulligans because of, math existing. Math didn't exist though, I would draw a land now. But because math exists, I was forced to draw a spell to balance with the previous match. Basically, if you just lose because of mana flood, you just locked out of the tournament because next game you're gonna get mana screwed. Two losses, GG. Not much to say here, so I'll just stay silent. But those are the moments where you can ask me any questions. As a streamer, often I get questions in the wrong time and I can't answer. But when there's dead times like this, when I literally don't have any question, when I don't have any play, you can we can talk about streaming things. What trips do you have coming up? All right. So I have booked a lot of trips the other day. I booked my flight from Prague, from Bologna to Prague, which was just like 130 euros, so pretty cheap. Um, haven't I've checked a lot of hotels, but we have to figure out how many people that we are. Then I've booked the train from my town to Naples, which is gonna happen the 3rd of March. Uh, Prague is the first weekend of April. Also at the hotel in Naples, just nice hotel next to the convention center. Unfortunately, in Prague, the convention center is just super far away from the center. That means that you either get a hotel that's far away from the center, or you have to get like a 30 minutes Uber the morning to go to the tournament. Both choices look very unappealing. Did you change my schedule to start at 8 a.m.? No, I just woke up at 6:30 this morning. Hello, GGA. Hello, Tashi. Do you think I can convince Anthony Lee to play Modern seriously? Only Wizards can convince Anthony to play anything seriously, since he's a true Wizards follower. Whatever format Wizards tell him to play, he plays it. Alright, let's bring in some Vapor Snag. Even though I hate the card. Let's cut some considers. I don't think you can cut anything else. Do I like Maneskin? Sure, yeah. It's a very proud it's a very, how do you say, I'm very proud of an Italian band being very popular in the world. You like goulash? Nice. Hello, Tashi. Thank you. Well, we have a turn one Ragavan, so that hopefully leads to a victory. If it doesn't, I guess we'll flood because again, my game previously was screwed, so this one we have to flood. So the balancing has to continue, unfortunately, because of math. I'm gonna hold the bubble because I have Channeler. So bubble plus Channeler, it's a free surveil. That's how you maximize this very powerful card. All right, wow. That's already Fiery Islet. That's a good sign. it means their hands suck, but doesn't suck as much as Vapor Snag, which really suck. Like if you have to think about a card that suck, I think about Vapor Snag. And then Leyline of the Void immediately after. Oh, thank God, I can survey it to the graveyard. It's basically like card advantage. I think I just shock and tapped and just Vapor Snag my channeler if they put removal spell on it, which they have, by the way. Hello, it's Nefar. Yeah, I might have to play competitive Magic for sure. Is this member not as good in Prowess? Yeah, honestly, anything is probably. Imagine if I had like a real card in hand instead of Vapor Snag. Oh, mamma mia. Let's untap and draw. Let's play this iteration. Get the sorcery to get delirium. Do I like a land here? Nah, I don't. I never like lands. Nice. I can go hand, bottom, exile. Then I want to deal 6 damage to the actually first attack. And then I deal 6 damage to the Shredder. You get to loot, yes. Good on you. It's sad that these events are organized but don't get players. Well, they don't get players because Wizards decided that these events shouldn't be tied to the Pro Tour. For no reasons, honestly. So, I'm gonna go as far in saying it is kind of Wizards' fault that these events aren't popular because they just decided to don't put any competitive aspect into them outside of the regional championship, which it's obviously much unappealing than the Pro Tour. All right, I'm gonna put this in the graveyard here. Yeah. This member doesn't get rid of Murktide or Sanctifier. But does Vapors Net get rid of Sanctifier? Or they just literally a turn after, and the problem happens again. Do you think Pauper format is broken and needs bans? There's a YouTube video that you can find right now on Gavin Verhate YouTube. He explained all the details about it. So yeah, I agree with what he said. Even if I didn't agree before, they are the only one who have the data. Unfortunately, my opponent played once again another Shredder. He's kind of unbeatable for my deck. Ay ay ay. Why for Wear Terror of Prismatic Ending? Because of Urza Saga. Urza Saga can't be killed by ending. Urza Saga is very good. What should I do here? I can go Channeler, Swiftspear, or Vapor Snag, but that play never wins, of course. No, I'm not gonna do it. I can go Vapor Snag, Dash Ragavan. Maybe that play wins? Maybe that play wins. Does that play win? What's my maybe that play wins. Maybe this play wins. We'll see. What do you flip? Okay. A pass. Maybe play Channeler. The problem with Channeler is that it can go Shredder Bolt, and it's annoying. Yeah, for sure. The fault for paper events not thriving is because of Wizards. I mean, it's because they decided to wash their hands about paper competitive magic and just be like, whatever. We did what we had to do in the past, and now we just sell secret layers. Consider, yep. Magifest GP they don't exist anymore. It's called LMS. If you have the old wording and you go to a tournament and are disappointed, it's up to you. They're not called GPs or Magic Fest. It's like imagine this. So you have a restaurant that's like the best, and then they close it and they open another one. That's not as good. You don't go there expecting to be the old restaurant. You go there knowing it's a new one. Draw. Bello cazzo. Unholy Heat, exactly what I wanted. Alright, I can win this now. I can win this now. I basically just need to draw Unholy Heat all the time. That's the key to success. Good morning, Soto. What does LMS stand for? Legacy Master Series, I think. In advice to someone venturing into Mother for the first time, welcome. No, miscliccato, porco cazzo. I was supposed to dash Ragavan. Yeah. Advices to Mother first time. Alright, well, the format's expensive, so depends where you want to start. My suggestion, don't start with Burn, as often people do. This is a great deck to start, though, so yeah, stay here if you enjoy what you're seeing, maybe. Oh, another one. Jeez. Okay. Could have dashed Ragavan last turn. Put him would have been a 6 here. 6 is much, much different than 8. That's competitive paper scene. So you have to qualify one way or another to the regional championship. You have to spike that championship and go to the pro tour. Once you go to the pro tour, you don't have any pro points or anything. You don't even get a free flight or anything. It's just a tournament. It's an invitational tournament where, yeah, if you do well, you qualify to the next pro tour. That's it. And get money, of course. Those will always happen. Alright, unfortunately I lost this match. I honestly do not understand this deck list. I don't understand this deck list. I think you need mutagenic growth to go through the shredders. And you definitely have to replace this Vapor Snag with Prismatic Ending. But just the problem of opponent playing a shredder and you just literally losing the game cannot be a thing that happens. I think the deck has potential. It's just that still to find to find a good list. As much as, you know, this list did well in a tournament and everything, it's important to still highlight the problems of it, which definitely showed in this game. But we should cover a growth. I don't know, but why is everybody playing 4 Lava Dart? That card doesn't seem good to me. I mean, obviously, as soon as I said it, I drew it. But Lava Dart, I don't know, I cut it from my Mono Red Pauper deck, too. This card doesn't seem good. $100 for a constructed event is a lot. I know. It is true. It's definitely one of the problems of the Legacy Master series. Although, you know, I want to just say that I'm not sponsored by them. They didn't pay my entry fee. They didn't. I am not paid to speak well about them at all. But I just want to say that if you do well in the circuit, it's nice that you get to re-enter for free the next time. They should have for me a system of like points, like they did with Star City game, like the Energy series does. I think that would be very nice. Plus, again, yeah. All right, what am I supposed to do here? Why you play this deck is competitive now? Yes. Also, I don't play. I don't only play decks that are competitive. This deck top hated the thing. All right. What am I doing here? Just bubble attack. Bubble attack. Let up the stage. I think it's all right. You bolt? Oh, Paul, that's such a punt. Magic is hard. We are indeed in the 1-3 in 1-2 bracket, as you can see. Magic is hard. Yeah, let's go bubble bubble. I can even go light up the stage before now to pump the Soul-Scar Mage further. Okay, land and creature. I'll just attack and pass. Remember the rules. If you want to bolt a Prowess creature, there's only two ways to do it. Sorcery speed, end of turn. Never in combat, never in main phase 1. Either sorcery speed or end of turn. Okay? Put this rule into your book of rules. Let's play elementals. Yeah, I think they're pretty done at this point. The symbol for infect creatures, exactly, yeah. Your binding doesn't care, right? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I did say damage, a damage burn spell. I should evoke pitching ephemerate. Uh-huh. Okay. Rip Ragavan. Time for one, play the stage, pass. How about like these considers? Oh, not a fan. Because these cards for free. Yeah. At this point, you're basically just have to just gain as much card advantage as possible. Like I have 7 cards in my hand right now, and also draw from their deck. Yeah, so I have Puzzler with 7 cards in hand on turn 4. Every Bolt, so you go to 5. I just need to play 5 cards. I probably will. Yeah, let's go. Unholy Heat, Dash Ragavan, Land, Bolt you, and that's lethal. Alright. So against elementals, I'll get a spell pierce to counter Brandon 6 or Teferi. Lava Dart is bad. It's just terrible. I mean, it kills Raisin Reef, but it probably side out Raisin Reef. So yeah, let's do this. Pivo. Buongiorno, Pivo. 39 months with Pivo Livo. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Alright, spell Pierce. I like it. There are a lot of counterspells on this board. Yep. Yeah, the Cascade matchup is popular and tough. I don't know if it's needed, but they're there. Alright, I'll put it shocked and tapped. Crazy. Guess I'm just passing then. Yeah, woke up early indeed. Draw. I'll play Channeler Pass. That my spell pierce will give me a surveil on the lightning bolt. Stormy Dave with a 6th month. Welcome. I'll leave a land on top if I find it. Alright. They can go Ran and 6 ping. It will hurt if it happens. Buongiorno, Simon. Yeah, modern matches are fast. Next league, though, I decided to build to play with band control, so those are gonna be slow. All right, I draw land here. I think I'm just gonna go triple spell. Just gonna go Swiftspear, attack Teferi, and then just Channeler Soul-Scar Mage. Channeler Soul-Scar Mage, the sorcery speed creature. Careful on Fury. Yeah. I mean, if they want a Fury pitch, Solitude, sorry, Fury pitch Ephemerate, I guess it's not ideal, but I'll live with that. Iteration. I don't want lands anymore. Does this resolve? It does. Alright. Hand, bottom, exile. Still no delirium, that's okay. I'll go to combat, attack with all. Okay, that's good. I'll go light up the stage. I don't want to land. Reveal Unholy Heat iteration. Sure, perfect. Yeah, just basically like get rid of lands, draw spells, load up with divinations, and you're gonna grind these matches. But a round one win against control deck. Now this deck is slightly different, but overall similar. Draw, draw. I'll start by expressive iterationing because these cards are gone after. Their cards are gone after this turn, so. Do I like Breach and Murktide? I don't. Again, make sure to check out today's article on CFB Pro, which is just CFB because it's gonna be a public article. I don't want to know the heat, thank you. I want some bolts. Hand, bottom, exile. Attack with all. There's this one SCG. I didn't see anything from the SCG. Did I even do like any press about it? I didn't see a single person tweeting about it. Maybe my information is limited on it. SCG, I think, learned a lot by Wizards about advertisement these days. Because I don't see. Alright, so Unholy Heat, I can. Yeah, sure, I can cast Unholy Heat now. When Wizard make ban and ban? As far as I know, never. I don't think they announced any bans or unbans. So. Bolt you as well, because this bolt is not around. Okay, that's good. That's it. How much damage it is? I don't know. Hopefully it's lethal. It's not. Alright, your turn then. Island, and they fetched. Alright. I think there was a lot of, mistakes, but overall, the matchup should be, like, their mana curve is higher than yours, so you should win. Darth killed there. Yeah, Lavadar killed there for sure. I didn't count. I thought the game was unlosable, but yeah, could have counted. All right, last round already. Guard as aid. Nice. Maybe that's the only reason to play Lava Dart over Mutagenic Growth is Guard as aid decks. This is a budget-friendly deck list. I would say so. I mean, it's still cheaper than most other decks. Maybe the Ragavans are expensive, but I mean, not maybe. The Ragavans are expensive, but outside of that, I think it's wow. All right, opponent had the three of a kind. Very nice. It's competitive. Yes, it is. Draw. Go Swift Spirit. Go. Darcy is good versus Ragavan decks. Sure, but you already have like 1 million one drop. Ragavan is already bad against this deck. We're dead. We're not looking great, although we're not looking great. But maybe they never draw a Shadow Sphere or a Stoneforge Mystic. This is why Vapor Snag. Well, you can also have Prismatic Ending and do the same thing. Yeah, this right now it's a Danish tax. This is an American tax. I can't pay the Danish tax, but I will pay the American tax. Pay 11, I can't. It's too much. Pay 1, I will. And now because I paid my one tax, I can finally afford free weapons for everybody. I'm targeting myself, not a creature. Do I want it? I don't know. Probably not. So I'll spike this. I'll dart this. Okay. Do I want to draw a creature? Maybe I need it actually to just to chum block with. Nah, I think I have to bolt you. But then I have to so I'd sort of have to chum block. My cat's so. Well, I just bolt you. Maybe there's a world where I win. I don't know. Oh, let's consider exactly what I wanted. If this was mutagenic growth, I might have actually had a chance, right? I mean, no, probably not, but yeah, I could have heat with Soul-Scar Mage. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to go for the kill, which was probably impossible to achieve. Let's see. Maybe they don't block. I mean, even if they do, I'm still dead. Nah, whatever. I was playing this game without a plan. My plan was just to somehow kill them, but it was, yeah, pretty impossible to happen. All right, so I have this six cards for sure. And what do we cut? Maybe I can cut some divinations, some expressive iterations. You know what? I'm gonna cut all the channelers. I hate channeler against their deck. I'm gonna keep all the divinations because I'm loading on with answers, so I just need more card advantage to go along with the answers. I'll just got some creatures. Obviously, that'll make my deck worse, but this is mostly very bad against Sanctifier, which they play 3 or 4 copies of, which my deck doesn't really have answers to anyway. If you bold the Sentinel with Soul-Scar Mage, you should pay less. No, because it's on the stack. So you have to pay 11 on the stack, and then the bolt resolves. La 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 la. Game 2 on the play. I have to mulligan this end. Alright, keep. A bottom bubble, I think. Is Darcy better than Ragavan? Yeah, I don't really know who started the idea that Ragavan was better against Summertime. I don't really know who started it. It wasn't me. It was not me for sure. So we have an answer to Urza Saga and Sigarda's 8. I'm definitely gonna slow roll. I hope I can pay them for 3. Ooh, P ending. That's an unusual choice. I don't often see this card in that deck. All right, good. That's a third land. Okay. I'm gonna slow roll this wear tear. I don't want to just use it as a sinkhole. I can use it as a sinkhole plus shutter. Next turn. Very strong wear tear. Definitely worth splashing the white for this card in this deck. Not in every deck, but in this deck, yes, for sure. Nice draw. As I told you, if I'm bringing in answers, I need to keep card advantage. If I bring in answers, I can't take out creatures. I have to take out. I have to keep in the card advantage. If my opponent does not have armor, or they would have just. It's not guaranteed that they don't have armor. Yeah, I'll just. I'll wait. I'll give them more time to draw armor. I brick. That sucks. That sucks. Alright, I'll pass. I just didn't want to make them draw a card. That's also why I didn't play the Where to Refuse Spear. I'm gonna bring Rhino to the channel. Go to my YouTube channel, write Rhino's Mengucci, and you'll find so many videos. For real though. For so many videos. I played Rhino so many times. Probably the decks I played most after the Merc died. Alright, let's attack. They had a pretty bad turn. I definitely don't want to make ever draw a card off as percenting on this game because I think they're working on low resources. Oh, Path to Exile. Wow, nice. I'm casting Ragavan now. I'm passing the turn. Hey, they drew a land. Now they can play Sanctifier and back, and that's a big problem. Unfortunately, as often I said, this deck doesn't have answer to this card, so it will be very tough for me to win. Someone could say impossible for me to win. Do I want to? Yeah, I think I'll just take this chance to kill these two cards right now. This won't give them the chance to. Sorry, this limit the chance to for them to draw a hammer, which I don't think they had. Since if they did, I would have just put it on the Sentinel. Teamer had a fantastic win rate. Four color had a very bad win rate. So of the two, the Teamer definitely overperformed Four color. I played against Rhinos 5 times. Funny. Got a 2-2 against Steamer, 1-0 against Four Color. Good night, Lucifer. Thank you for watching. Well, me. Because I might decide to play light up. Ooh. I don't want to play light up this stage. Yeah? Nice. Would you rather play Moon or Wear Tear in this hybrid of Rhinos? Did you rather play? Oh, Land of Sanctity? No, I don't like ley line. I would never play ley lines. Are there any new spoiled planeswalker remotely playable? I still don't understand. Are they fake or real? Because the picture doesn't seem real to me. I don't like to talk about leaked cards or fake cards, so I am just kind of skipping this spoiler season because I don't understand what's real or not. All right, take one here. Buongiorno, the Magic Dan. Am I going to play Your Dead Shadow deck on stream? Your Dead Shadow deck, nice. You top-8 classic, nice. Good job. I don't plan to, no. Congrats. Okay, two Soul-Scar Mage. I think I like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go hand, bottom, exile. The Soul-Scar Mage can go through the Sanctifier, so at least I can deal 2 damage. I just passed now, slow roll this bubble. Yeah, so Team Uranus is a more stable mana base, but it's a slightly worse power level. Okay, you have one card. Hope it's not a equipment. I don't want you to draw an extra card. There was Scryfall? Sure, I haven't checked, but yeah. Okay. Not bad. Let's start with a bubble to pump my Soska mages. Then I want to kill your giver. I guess I can just go light up the stage. Yeah, let's just go light up the stage. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play this bubble because I can't really attack this turn. Unless I find like land removal. Lava Dart, Ragavan. Eesh, that's bad. Let's go Unholy Heat on the giver. And pass. Not ideal. Oh, Blacksmith skill. Alright, that works. You have no cards in hand now. What an attack here. Protection from black, protection from red. Land. Alright, happy that you drew a land here. So it means you do nothing this turn. Yeah, the only way to get over this is by doing a massive card advantage, which might happen in this game. I have a lot of removal spells, and I drew a lot of divinations. Raw. Instead, I'm gonna do things. Crezoro. Hello, Crezoro. Buongiorno, buongiorno. How's it going? Alright, so I'll attempt to bolt the giver. Opponent's gonna protect the paladin. I'm gonna dart in a response. Then attack with all. They trade and I play new Ragavan. Is a decent, nice. 182 here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Your alerts aren't playing the song. Are they not? Oh, I think it's the microphone with all the with all the old settings that takes off the sound and just picks up my voice. Okay, okay, this was a turn. Ooh, solid. So I'm triggering Ragavan here. What do I flip? Good card? Stoneforge Mystic. Would I rather play Stoneforge Mystic or Jegantha? Or pick up Jegantha to cast the next turn? I think it's Jegantha to cast the next turn. And pass. Stoneforge was just a 2 mana 1/2. And if that was wow, they conceded. Drew land. Yeah, I mean, this card is basically like, in order for you to lose with Sanctifier, you have to get so unlucky. That's unbelievable. But I guess I'm up for that. How hard is it to get cards in Europe? Is it easy to ship between EU, UK? I don't know about the UK. In Europe, it's very easy, yeah. Whenever I buy card online, I always get them from Italian vendors because they usually take way less time to ship than international, just because of how the borders work, I guess. Yeah, I would say it's not as easy as it is in US. The postal service in US it's pretty great, as far as I know, compared to Europe. Yeah, actually, buying from UK, you have to put a tax when it arrives. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. I'll never do that. Yeah, man. The UK just shoot themselves so much with the Brexit. Kind of crazy. Ninja Suigetsu. Thank you. Did you buy any cards in New York? No magic in New York. No magic from New York, but a lot of magic from other events. Buying cards in the Netherlands very good. Yeah, I believe so. All right, Putin did the thing, but now we're equipped with a Vapor Snag. Should I chum block? Nah, I'm not chum blocking. We're well equipped with a Vapor Snag right now, which again could have been a prismatic ending, but you know, better than nothing. Can't complain. Definitely can't complain right now. Let's attack for 4. Those are my life total. I don't go to 3 if they attack with a Ginger Brute. They're only 11 already, though. Ooh, it's a Saga. We need to draw that wear tear. Although, I guess I don't even have the colors right now, because it puts me to 3, so I can't shock fetch. Why you never leave up removal turn 1? Don't play creature? I guess the turn 1 Ginger Brute? Man, if my opponent always has Cigar 8 plus Hammer, just clap your hands. Like, if you leave your life against Hammer, always playing around them having Cigar 8 plus Hammer, I guarantee you're not gonna win that much. And if they have it and you keep a bolt, they're not gonna go for it. They're gonna play other things. You just time walked yourself. How do I transport my expensive modern decks? Yeah, put them in the bag. I have nice bags though. Like they can't, you can't just open them and pick up the card. It's the ultimate guard bag are very hard to open from the outside. Draw. Oh yeah. What do I do? I'm at 3 life. I think I like to go iteration regardless here, and then we'll see what I flip here. Although it must be said that at the last event in Trieste, I didn't bring my expensive cards. I didn't bring my expensive counter spells and bolts because, you know, they might get stolen. So I just brought my cheaper version of them. So I like to buy fancy cards, but I don't feel so confident of bringing into tournaments. All right, let's play Ragavan here. A good friend of mine just got robbed in a tournament here. He lost his Elementals deck with foil Windswept Teeth from Onslaught. And, yeah, I don't want to be that guy. So, I'm just, keeping my foils at home. And actually, maybe not buying that many foils anymore. But we'll see, that's another topic. How should I attack here? Is one chump blocker back enough? I think so, yeah. Let's attack with both. Have you ever experienced theft in tournament? No, I did not. Although, I have to say this, I lent a deck this weekend to a friend of mine, and I was very scared. So, I told him like every round if he still had the deck. Also, I wrote my name on the deck box everywhere, so if people robbed it, they saw my name, maybe they would be more afraid to steal it. I don't know. I was hoping so, at least. So basically, it was hanging around with this deck box, which just written my name in the whole deck box. Yeah, exactly. Beta bolts and beta counterspell still at home. Didn't bring them. Piercy Paladin. Yeah, I'm dead. GG. I might have left a creature back to chum block with. 2 creatures back to chum block with. Ooh. But they needed to have both Path to Exile and a way to equip the hammer. So I think it was a risk. I think it was a calculated risk, but, yeah. Once again, if we just had Prismatic Ending, we would have exiled this Gingerbrute and it wouldn't have died here. Vapor Snag is just not a playable card, so yeah. So first thing easy, replace Vapor Snag with Ending, and then maybe just add some Mutagenic Growth for 2 Allowed Art. I think those would be my easy change that will definitely improve my matches. I might have, might have won some more games if I had that change. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this video on YouTube. If you enjoyed, you can subscribe to the channel, like, make a comment. I'll be back with another Mango video. Goodbye.